realized that I forgot my Steam avatar is going through. Actually, no, let me just check. T.
T.
Perfect. Oh man, but do I have some shit to say to you guys? First of all, no, I'm just kidding. Now we gotta load up our V2 model because we failed miserably to realize that we have this through Steam. I gotta turn off that. My computer. There's a lot of stuff I still gotta do. I gotta clean out my computer because my computer has been begging for a good cleaning. Alright, well, we'll have to see when we get there. Alright, let's do it. Guess we'll just do some fucking 2v2s. We'll do some norms. Maybe get a practice game in, you know? Oh, I messed that up bad. Ooh. I gotta figure out how to do that. We'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be a learning lesson. Oh, what happened here? Oh. And we entered. Okay. What the fuck? Alright. What the fuck is this? Oh no. I tried bumping him. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Holy. That's so cringe. I'm fresher than. It's just fucking ping, but I'm not downloading shit. I swear this ping's gonna fuck me.
Hola.
Ola, what's up? What's up, Surge? Oh, it's Surge. Long time no speak, man. When are we playing some Rocket League? Hop on, man.
Hello, easy clap.
Hey, and Will's here? Damn, everyone's here. I'm sucking right now at Rocket League, dude. What the fuck?
I'm not at my house.
Oh, okay, okay, no worries. Oh, okay, that works. Dude, why is my hand so fucked up? I don't know, my hand feels super fucked up. I was supposed to go for that, wasn't I? Okay, cool. What was that? Oh, I fucking suck. Sit down. Be humble. Bitch, sit down. How'd they get that game? Wait, what? They got that soundtrack in Rocket League? Okay. Go for it. No. He's gonna show me how it's done? Never mind. Okay, you're going for it, I guess. GG's. To be fair, they had a point ahead of us at the very beginning. I'm just doing some normals. That's
Kicks edge.
unlucky. Yeah, I know. It's my first game of Rocket League in a while. I can't. So I'm just trying to get back into it. Oh! Aww. I'm not gonna be able to hit that. Nope. But yeah, how you doing, Will? What's wrong with you? Why are you sad? It's because you haven't been paid yet? We'll see.
His village got bombed.
No, his village didn't get bombed. Oh, I guess that's it.
Getting paid aware.
Yeah. I'll pay you, don't worry, don't worry. It's a new month. So I got you, bro. You would be getting paid.
He remembered the
maybe.
bombing of Nagasaki.
Bro, that's in Japan.
I am not even Japanese cat.
Yeah, that's what I said. Bro said he remembered.
You are.
Oh. How do you think he is? Just because he's Asian doesn't make him Japanese. Come on.
Yay, it does.
No. Haven't you ever heard like the shades of black, you know? He's just a shade of, he's just a shade. example, there's Shades of White. You know, you get the. I heard you in
Kinda
Shades of White.
reminds me of that one King of the Hill joke.
Which one? What about forfeit? Wait, we just started. What the fuck do you mean? Oh my. That
He's
was.
Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, every Asian race in one.
So does that make you every black race in one? You know, so you're probably like Nigerian, you're probably African, you're probably even Cuban, Puerto
Yes,
Rican. So you're Cuban, Puerto Rican, African, Nigerian. You're Indian because those count as African Americans. Puerto
Nigerian is in
Ricans.
Africa.
Yeah, that's why I said Nigeria. Oh well, African American, African, whatever. Ah,
You said Nigerian, African. The one where Hank Hill asked Asian, are you Japanese or Chinese? Then he said, I am from Laos. Then Hank replies, oh, so Japanese or Shinezis?
ouch. Let's see, bro. What the hell was that?
I'm a bomb Vietnam.
Why? What did Vietnam ever do to you? We're helping them. What do you mean? Oh
Got
wait!
the clip right here, Kak.
Dude, Surge is going to jail, bro.
William lives there.
Yeah, I know, but what did Will ever do to you, buddy? Will loves you, believe it or not. How do I know this? Because he would have banned you way by now. If he didn't love you. That's my evidence.
Anywhere William lives is a bad place.
Why? Leave poor Will alone. Will's already dealing with a lot, you know? Don't worry, Will, I got your back.
How's he Asian?
Hey man, you're just jealous because he's got what you'll never be able to get.
They not good drivers.
Yeah? Neither are blacks. Have you seen a black person drive? Holy shit. Can you spell train crash? Oh, wow, what a save.
Yes. Like fucking drive east.
Yeah, they really... We're all known for bad stuff, you know? Some people good, some people bad, man. That's why I
That's like
don't...
the whole black stereotype.
What? There's no way you think that. There is no way you think that. My man's slipping. Oh, I didn't have boost.
Being able to drive is one of the key factors of a black guy.
I don't know where you've been, bro, but... Yeah. In California, bro, all the black people and Mexican people, like the dark ones, they don't know how to drive, bro. Maybe you're talking about the East Coast? But, no. West Coast, bro, they don't know how to drive. And that's
New
from...
meme on Discord, easy clap.
New me on Discord, I'll check it out. After this, come on, make your hit. Thanks. I'm just waiting for him. Nice shot. Swish. Wow. My hand's so fucked up right now, dude. It's not even funny. I meant to hit that way harder. Oh! My bad, bro. Damn. Alright, I don't. I hate when Discord does this. Alright, where's this new meme? And kills, are you Chinese or Japanese? I'll watch that afterwards.
I'm not in the Discord.
Why aren't you in the Discord? Oh, I swear. Okay, listen. If Surge is not in this Discord, we're banning him. He's not even in here. What the fuck is wrong with you, Surge?
Kappa.
Dude, I think. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let you decide. Are we banning Surge for him leaving our Discord? Because this kid was in our Discord. Little cringe
WTF did
boy.
I do?
Little cringe boy, where are you? You're fired, man. My man left the Discord. How could you, Will?
I didn't even have a job. Left the dis SMH. What am I getting fired from?
Your job was the TikTok thing, you know? I'm just saying, you know? Oh. Your job was TikTok, and I was waiting for me to be actually become affiliated,
That
you
was
know?
my job? Also
Yeah, that
meme
was your
review?
job. Meme
Pogu.
review. Oh shit, I forgot. Alright, after this, I got you. Man was in charge of clipping. Aw, unlucky.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, your job was to be clipping, man. You're slacking.
I thought that was Will's job.
No, it's your job too. You were the main clipper, and so is Will. Oh, fuck? Alright, bro. Bitch. Okay.
Mine is to manage his VOD YouTube channel cap. Well,
Yep.
since I'm fired, it's now Will's job.
Alright, give us the account information and we'll log into it. Holy shit, that was close. This man.
The what?
Fucking. So what happened, man? Why'd you leave? Huh?
Free TikTok account easy clap.
For real? What the fuck? Okay.
Wait, give you the what?
The account information for the TikTok account. Nice shot. I can't believe it, man. I relied on Surge to be like, you know, my attack dog, and what do we got here? We got a bad dog. Surge the attack dog has failed us. He's lost connection with reality, man. Oops. How could you do this to us, Surge? We were all supposed to work together, and instead you left our Discord server. You forgot about us, and now you're trying to give away the TikTok account, man. How could ya? Sheesh, that was close. I'm so ashamed. Damn, that was close. He comes back like nothing happened. He's like, oh no, I'm a new account, guys. Trust. I'm just gonna demo you, bro. I don't know where my teammate was. Oh, he's a typer. I can smell the typing in him. Oh, I failed.
Saying FR.
Oh, fuck. Essaying for real. Trying. Man, dude. Oh, I try to fake that so hard. I try to fake that so hard. Ah! My hand is like, I feel like something bit me and my hand's just like having a spaz attack. Oh, I mean that's fine with me. You knew. Is that even? Ooh. Damn! We're on fire, bro.
I'm back.
Welcome back, welcome back. Wish I couldn't. Oh. You got me good. Uh oh. Still pretty bad. Welcome back. Poor thing. I love you. Hey, we gotta love you too. Let's go. We making friends out here in Rocket League, man. It's crazy. It do. Alright. Oh no! Give me a song recommendation. Oh my god, is that just in? Nope. No problem. Sopper Shy. Alright, let's go look at this song real quick. It's called Sopper Shy. Sopper Shy. Alright, I'm listening. Oops.
Jet baiting.
Right? Alright. God, this stuff's so loud. What the fuck? What is this? Oh. is gonna get copy striked. That's for damn sure. Oh, he got it before I did. He doesn't hit those. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I like the beat. Holy shit. The beat's okay.
Veiled guest gonna have to do some work now. Aware.
Oh, oops. You know what? You're right. You're right. The beat was okay. The beat was okay. Did I not? I thought I sold that. Did I not? Oh shit. Why'd he go back for that? That was weird. No fucking way. I'm sorry. Ah, I gotta bite my hand. Cause I'm so, my hand's upset. I feel like something bit it. It's all red. I don't know. Oh my god. Good job. Just take it around town, buddy. Did I not 50 him? Okay, game. Ooh. They have good saves. I'll give them that, man. Okay. I don't know what I was doing there. That was way too much shadowing. Go for it, buddy. What? No fucking way, bro. Wow. Sadness, man. Oh. I am super sad on that one.
Four to 1F.
What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck is this game? Oh my god, my neck is so stiff. I did put on his right. I can't. I can't. I didn't have boost. Alright, that's FF. GG's. Me and him both had the same idea. That was a hard matchup, honestly. Alright, so I'm kind of like at a bad end right now, so I don't have my charger.
Meme?
Oh, meme. I got you, I got you. Don't even trip. Now I just gotta figure out which one it is. Alright, let's do it.
So are you Chinese or Japanese?
I live in California last 20 years, but first come from Laos.
Huh?
Laos. We lay ocean.
The ocean? What ocean?
We are lay ocean. From Laos, stupid. It's a landlocked country in Southeast Asia. It's between Vietnam and Thailand, okay? Population 4.7 million.
So are you Chinese or Japanese?
That's funny, that's funny. I gotta watch that one more
So
time.
are you Chinese or Japanese?
I live in California last 20 years, but first come from Laos.
Huh?
Laos. We lay ocean.
The ocean? What ocean?
We are lay ocean. From Laos, stupid. It's a landlocked country in Southeast Asia. It's between Vietnam and Thailand, okay? Population 4.7 million.
Damn.
So are you Chinese or Japanese?
Oh,
No, you know what? Let's just do some research. What's this place called? Laos? Southeast Asia map.
Back.
I'm gonna see if I can even find this place, honestly. Oh shit.
Laos.
Alright, here we go, boys. Map of Southeast Asia. Alright, we're looking for Laos. It has 4.7 million as quoted on King of the Hill. It's between China and Vietnam.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Serge? Am I gonna be able to find this?
I'm new here.
Shut up, Will. Not Will, sorry. Serge, Chris. And it said, I'm new here. Alright, where is this place? Where the fuck is this place? Lao? Okay, you know what? Let's have a mission. First, we're gonna look for China. China's this big ass fucking place right here. Next, we're gonna look for Vietnam. I'm guessing Vietnam's an island. So we found Taiwan. Oh god. Where the fuck is
Wait.
it?
LOL.
I'm gonna try to say, I'm new here. Man,
Bro is blind cat.
there's no way. Where the fuck is Vietnam? There's no way. Where's Vietnam? I'm finding Vietnam for, oh, Viet, is this how you spell Vietnam? No, there's no way. This spells like Vientiane. No, that's not Vietnam. Where's Vietnam, bro? Wait, you know what? Hold up. How do you spell Vietnam? Yeah, I was right. Okay. I'm not crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room full of rats. Rats? Alright, where the fuck is it? We're gonna find it. Where the fuck is...
Average American when it comes to geography cat.
Bro, I swear, I'm not crazy, bro. Where the fuck is Vietnam? I don't see this shit. No fucking way.
Hi,
Australia?
I like her avatar. Can interest you in my portfolio.
No, Serge, you cannot. Alright. Oh my god, there's a thing called Negroes.
It's right under China cat.
It's right under China. There's no fucking way. Okay, we got China. Okay, Hong
Fuck how
Kong.
you knew it was me.
Bro, I can alt tab and I can see the fucking chat. You know that, right? It's through OBS. My man's trying to troll, man. There's no way. Where the fuck is Vietnam?
Semicolon.
There's no Vietnam. I'm looking under China.
I will be back.
Alright. I'm gonna find this Vietnam, bro. That's the last thing I'm gonna do. You know what? Oh wait, sorry. There we go. Alright. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah, it's so loud. Hold
It's
up.
the country that looks like a backward 3 cat.
A backwards 3? Nothing out here looks like a backwards 3. It's gonna be like this. So where the fuck is it? Oh, is it right here? Is it Hanoi? Vietnam. Oh, I found it. I found it. Okay, wait. Oh, there's Laos. Oh my god, dude. Easy. Oh, jeez.
Only took you 5 minutes, cat.
There's no way, bro. You should clip that. You know what? You should clip that. You should definitely clip that, man. Holy shit, dude. I was saying this word, Vietien, and I was like, there's no way that's how you spell Vietnam. And the fucker was right here, right above it, and right to the right of it. I was looking in the fucking Philippines. Oh my god. Alright, bro. You gotta test me with another fucking city. Come at me with another city, and I'll find it this time. Just you wait. It's gonna be super fast. I'm out here giving will and
Hey,
search
I'm
content,
new
man.
here. Can I interest you in my portfolio?
No, I'm good. Thank you though. I like how he said the same exact message as fucking Chris, and he's like, yeah. But no thanks. Appreciate it for coming by. Alright, let's do this.
Who's Chris?
Don't worry about it. Just some loser on the street,
So
you know?
did you watch the Gurren Lagann VidPause champ?
No, I have not. I'll be watching it here in a few. I mean,
Hype bro, like you didn't even need to say a lot.
why not? Wait, why not? High value. What the fuck? Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
So you were Chris.
What?
Who's Chris?
It's just some guy that's on the streets, you know.
I'm Kayafar.
Okay. I love you, Chris. You know that? Of course, not in that kind of way. Oh, that's a goal,
Yeah, let's go with that sussy.
isn't it? Yo, Kai, I hope you're a cool guy, man. Oh my god, I can't.
Bro,
Oh,
who here is Chris bro?
I can't, boys. Oh
I'm
my
very
god.
cool.
What? I'm very cool, man. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're cool, man. Like I said, at least you're not that Chris guy. There was another guy that came in here. His name was Chris. And he just, I don't know, man. He had a split personality disorder, you know. He tried to figure out who he was, and just, it was a weird situation. But yeah, welcome to the stream, quote unquote Kai. That's also my name, you know.
Hype bro, I'm not even weird.
I never said you were weird. I just said I hope you're cool, man, you know? I like that Chris guy. That's all I said. I never called you weird.
Oh, I thought you said Kai, my bad.
No,
Welcome
no.
Kai, if that is even your real name, sussy.
But no, I would not like to look at your portfolio. Thanks though, buddy. Oh man. Oh man.
Hi Alexander.
This guy said Alexander. Kai Alexander, huh? That's an awesome. Oops. Oops. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kai Alexander. You know what? Let me just have some fun real
Or
quick.
Ka.
Or Ka. Oh my god, dude. It's awesome to meet you. Awesome to meet you. Holy shit, bro. I was hoping he would go for a 50 instead, but he didn't. Sheesh, my team's cracked? Oh, you're gonna let me... I mean, I was gonna... Okay.
Why you repping Slytherin?
Why am I repping Slytherin? Kai, how could you say such a thing? That's something Chris would say, man. That wasn't cool of you. That was kind of
Your name
lame.
kinda reminds me of my friend Mike. Name.
Your name kind of reminds me of my friend Mike. What's his last name?
Eurasian STFU.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, I'm
Huh.
sorry. That's what I was waiting for, man. My
He
cock.
got a nice name NGL.
He's got a nice. He does got a nice name, man. When can I meet you, my cock?
Eurasian.
I'm Asian?
You
No.
can't drive. Her dick like 4 centimeters.
Whoa. Hey, that wasn't nice. What's next?
You eat rice with everything.
Does he? How do you know this? Are
And
you
I'm a bomb Vietnam.
That's not funny at all, man. That's something that's something Chris would say, man. Are you sure you're not related to Chris, Mr. Kai Alexis? That was very lame. I don't know how I feel about this Kai
Nah.
Alexis person, man. Nah. So you just happen to like blowing up stuff. You just happen to hate Will. It seems like you guys have very same personalities of lameness.
Sure are you not Chris emoji?
Yeah, dude. That was very Chrissy, you know? Oh shit, bro. I can't. No, there's no
Yo guys, I'm back.
way. He said, yo guys, I'm back.
Who's this right guy?
Some lame guy. Unlike you, Chris, you're pretty cool, you know? Oh, that was such a bad shot.
Lame guy who hate my friend Mike kicks edge.
Oh shit. It's okay. At least that guy didn't show us his friend Mike Hawk. That guy would have probably been pretty lame too. Oh, I tried. I'm gonna pass it back to you. Oh. capacity. Ready? 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 Oh, never mind. I gotta pretend. My boy's got that. It's ADHD, let's go.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that Gurren Lagann vidcam.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. We'll watch it after this, man. I'd be down to watch it.
WHO Mike.
Oh, sorry. Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. Oh fuck. Who's Mike Hawk? You don't know who Mike Hawk is? Supposedly that right guy, you know? Kai Alexander was like, yeah, dude, I have this guy named Mike Hawk. He's really cool. But that guy was lame, so. Oh. That was awkward. What are these kickoffs, man?
Has Tony Hawk cousin Nutters.
Oh, Tony Hawk's cousin? Oh, okay. That makes sense, actually. Fuck. Ooh, what a save. I mean, hey, that was awesome. Nice shot. It looked like you were
Will
gonna follow it,
STFU.
but
Or Asian.
I'm so confused. Why is Surge? Surge? You're kind of sounding like Kai Alexis now, man. What's going on with that? You sound lame. Uh-oh.
Kai Alexander.
Yeah, Kai Alexander. Yeah, yeah. That's some Kai Alexander behavior right there. Go for it, go for it, go for it.
Like get name rights.
That's all I got, man. Nice! Kai Alexander, like, get names right. That is right. What are you talking about? Will? Like, Will, our moderators. See, I know my moderators, you know? But that was, oh, what the fuck? That was just a random guy on the street, you know? Just like some people I know. Oh, I should've. Sheesh! Oh man, I'm getting carried. God damn. 701, what zip code is that? I don't even know. Maybe I should do like a geo guesser. Show how good my like telling other countries is. I'm fucking cracked at that stuff, man. Oh, he missed. Uh-oh, he's feeling pressured. Oh no 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 no! I'm feeling pressured. No, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I went to go bump his ass.
5 seconds, this is fine.
Oh my god, he bumped me. Wow, he beat me there too? Oh, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, I can't go for that. He had to, yeah. Oh. We get those. Let's go. Oh god, was my character leaning to the right? Oh god. The small things. Alright. Let's go watch this video now. I think it's time. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Videos to react to. We gotta love these. Alright, it's reaction Andy time, I guess. If I can actually, like, function correctly. Alright, let's do it. Alright.
When I was 21, I saw a rocket. It was the 22nd of December, a Friday, just as the sun began to set over the San Fernando
Reaction
Valley.
Andy try
my home.
cool.
There was no
Hell
wind,
yeah.
and there were no clouds. It was a SpaceX Falcon 9 launched 150 miles north of Los Angeles, just outside of a small town called Lompoc, carrying 10 satellites bound for low Earth orbit. As I
Okay.
gazed sleepily at the plumes of vapor heaving to each side as it roared upwards, silent to all of us on the ground, I couldn't help but feel like this is all still so sudden. I looked down at my phone, displaying the exact time code of Kanye West's Good Life feat T-Pain.
Welcome
I was
to the
at.
Good
I
Life?
can't place
Love
it
that
exactly,
song.
but I think it was at the end of the hook where T-Pain sings, "I'ma push it down," and they exchange A's. And I remember what it felt like to hold the first CDs I ever owned. NSYNC's No Strings Attached and 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Tryin'. A choice combination selected by my big sis, but we shared them. I remember hitting bumps in the roads of the small town we grew up in and hearing the CD skip, while my dad recited the end of the hook to What Up Gangsta because it always made us laugh. I remember my first portable CD player only a couple years after, listening to John Mayer's Heavier Things on the playground and imagining I was the one playing guitar, trying in vain not to move too
Wait,
much.
wait, hold up.
CD player.
CD player. Let's go do some research real quick. CD player. Oh wait, no. Kanye West, Good Life. Release. When was the MP3 player invented? Ain't no way. Bro, what is this guy on? CD cassette player? Release. Bro, what the fuck? How old is this guy? Hold up, hold up, hold up. We gotta do a little research. Um, 2023 minus, what was it, 1984? Alright, we'll say 85 just to be good measures. Okay, so he's 38. He's 38 at this current moment. Okay.
Only a couple years after, listening
Or
to
somewhere
John
around there, somewhere
Mayer's
around
Heavier
there.
Things on the playground and imagining I was the one playing guitar, trying in vain not to move too much lest I make it skip. 2 years later, my first MP3 player, downloading Gorillaz and Linkin
Okay, so wait, hold up. He just got an MP3 player. 2007. We'll just say it's 2007 just because that's when the song was released. So this is 2009. MP3 release date one last time. So it's 2009. We'll just say 2009. So you tell me calculator real quick one more time because I can't do the math. 2009 minus, oh fuck. 2009 minus 1994. No, man was 15 years out of date, bro, and using LimeWire.
Park singles on LimeWire
Bruh.
between my mom's phone 3
Wait,
player, downloading
look at all the fucking
Also
American
you using
rejects.
Opera GX Keck?
No, no. Oh yeah, yeah, I am. No, I'm using Mozilla. Holy shit, this guy has all the Move Along songs.
Gorillaz and Linkin Park singles on LimeWire
There's only
between my
one good
mom's
song I
phone
like from them,
calls
and
and
that's
my
All the Right
attempts to get
Moves.
past the 5th Terran mission in StarCraft, Revolution. I'm in 4th grade. I understand that there's
Bullshit! Didn't he say he was driving?
a
Okay,
rift
I'm
between
sorry.
us, and it will only grow.
That's bullshit. No,
Moore's Law,
there's no
a
way.
popular technological observation coined in 1965 by Gordon Moore, aptly captures the relationship that my 9-year-old brain was struggling to put to words.
Okay, now he's
It's a pretty
9.
basic projection, an
His
empirical
dad was
relationship,
driving
not a
Ken.
law. Really,
Okay,
it just
never mind.
sounds better that way. Moore's relationship, supported by observation but not theory, doesn't really roll off the tongue. A pretty basic projection that proposes the number of transistors in a dense integrated circuit doubles and will continue to double about every 2 years, due mostly to MOSFET scaling, the rapid evolution and miniaturization of metal oxide silicon field effect transistors. Something about power density relative to area. Who cares? 2 years after this awkward rounded red prism blared Somewhere I Belong and Feel Good Inc. into my young gamer ears, Apple released the iPhone, and
True.
IBM's Roadrunner supercomputer...
Wait. No. You're not fucking me here. Hold up. iPhone release date. No. There's no fucking way. Okay, it's right. I'm sorry. Alright, continue.
The petaflop
Please.
speed barrier. Another 2 years, scientists created the first self-replicating synthetic bacterial cell.
I love
2 years,
strings.
physicists at the Large Hadron Collider announced the discovery of the Higgs boson. 2 years, the ESA became the first space agency to land on a comet. 67P CG from the Kuiper Belt. A few years more,
cool.
I looked down from a rocket to my phone. Itself a digital library of Alexandria, capable of responding to my location, light level, direction, travel speed, voice, and fingerprint.
True.
And we hit a bump. The music didn't skip. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about giant anime robots now, so put in your thinking caps and strap in. I'm really smart, and this is Gurren Lagann and Getting It.
Alright. Cowboy Bebop? Dude, what a banger of a song. What a banger of an intro. I wish I knew what the song was called. I really wish I knew what the song was called. Right? He has to, right? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, whatever. I will figure out what that song is.
Okay, where to even start? Gainax was born as Daikon Film in the early 1980s by then-students, now anime divinities, Yoshiyuki Sadamoto, Hiroyuki Yamaga, Takumi Akai, Toshio Okada, Yasuhiro Takeda, Shinji Higuchi, and Hideaki Anno, when Takeda and Okada, after making a successful bid to host the Japan Sci-Fi Convention in the city of Osaka for its 3rd year in a row, decided they needed a fresh-ass animated short at the con's opening ceremony. Word around the block was a fellow Osaka native otaku named Anno, say that 5 times fast, actually knew how to animate, and at their first link-up, blew them to high heaven with a rough flipbook of a mecha moving around. The event would be named Daikon 3, as it was tradition to give the convention an affectionate epithet depending on its location, and Daikon is a snarky little pun on the first kanji used to spell Osaka and a type of Japanese radish. Akai and Yamaga entered the fold as
all I'm
the
gonna
team's work
say
began
is
in a small
this
room in the
video,
warehouse
this
of
mod's gonna have a
Okada's
lot of
family
editing,
using
man.
vinyl sheets instead of traditional acetate cells to keep costs on the low, and the resulting 5-ish minutes of feverish fantasy they produced, along with its sequel for Daikon 4, were love letters to everything the group of young otaku worshipped. Yamato, Ultraman, Star Wars, Star Trek, Kaiju, Gundam, and Playboy, among others. This also marked the beginning of the group's long and, let's say, lenient use of copyrighted material. The evocation of countless licensed characters and icons, as well as the Electric Light Orchestra soundtrack that they for sure didn't pay for, made it basically impossible to release the shorts to the public, but some Laserdisc copies did make it out, so they can be found today online with relative ease. I've watched them, you should watch them, they're genuinely a heartwarming gesture to the things they and we love. But more importantly, they're a super insightful snapshot of the pop culture permeated primordial soup from which Gainax the Monolith would soon emerge.
You know what's crazy?
Anyways,
I actually really like this animation style.
Fresh off the success of their twin copyright calamities,
It
the
looks
boys
so
approached
good.
no other than Bandai themselves to make an OVA based on a new series of Gundam, Mobile Suit Variation, which, considering the amount of
Like,
times
if
they
I
had
could
just
redo my
broken the law
VTube
with their
avatar, I
products,
would
was
have
some
it in that kind of
insanely
style.
big dick energy. But Bandai was actually in the market for an original theatrical film due to the recent
The
box
90s
office
animation
killings made by
feels sold,
Nausicaa
man.
of the Valley of the Wind
Not,
and
yeah, I
Matos
get what
Do
you're
You Remember
saying, but
Love. And so, in
the way how they make
1984,
their
the team began
characters
production
really
on
looked
Royal
good.
Space Force, the Wings of Oniamis, and reincorporated themselves as Gynax, a combination of Yonago
Do I
slang,
remember
Gyna,
Gynax?
meaning big, and the most
I don't think so.
popular mecha letter in history, X, which in their words just sounded really cool. Big Robot
Gundam X.
Incorporated. After Royal Space flopped due to some shaky marketing decisions, their follow-up feature, Route 20, was cancelled mid-production, due mostly to a lack of stacks, and at least in part, presumably, because it was so similar to another cyberpunk Bozozuku gang film set in a polluted dystopian city that was slated for release in the late 80s before theirs could wrap, leaving only a haunting pilot set to the crystal ship by the doors behind.
Okay.
Again, you should watch it.
I think it's
music
original.
videos, a disastrous series, a few killer OVAs, a myriad of video games, one based on the Titanic, but mostly just porn. Later, and Anno sealed a historic collaboration deal with King Records while out drinking with their rep. Their sole request was that he give them something, anything, to fill a time slot with. Enter what is an arguably the most iconic contribution to the contemporary anime canon. What would bring Gynax from the perpetual brink of ruin, shoveling out precursory Newgrounds hentai quiz games I played in 5th grade, to grossing hundreds of billions of yen from a single property. What would spark 2.5 decades of maddened debate on every possible forum and in every possible language, including 3 dead ones, about who best girl is, when it is clearly Ritsuko, you crazy bitch. Enter
I don't know about that
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh no, not Neon Genesis. Yeah, it was pretty hype, honestly. The song was pretty hype.
Eva the Star Wars of Japan.
Anno had fallen into a deep slump following Nadia the Secret of Blue Water, a production from hell that had lost Gynax 80 million yen and caused Hiroaki Inoue to leave the company, as well as the sequel to Royal Space Force Aoki Uro's failure to launch due to its unsecured budget falling through. In Anno's words, the purpose of Neon Genesis was twofold: to increase the number of otaku and to reflect his 4-year depression. Its central theme, running away, in a more abstract sense what it is to possess the human will, was partly salvaged from the ruins of Aoki Uru, clearly a sentiment already weighing heavily on Anno, as well as the country at large, as it was still recoiling from an economic depression and multiple bioterror attacks from the doomsday cult Shinrikyo. In fact, early in its development, Anno was said to have changed aspects of the series, titled Alcyon at the time. Thank fucking god he didn't call it that, because too many aspects of the early episodes sympathized too much with the basis of Shinrikyo's beliefs. Their notorious sarin subway attacks, which killed 12 people and irreversibly damaged the nerves of hundreds, though estimated to be thousands more, occurred only a month before the first cuts of its first 2 episodes premiered at the second Gynax Festival, itself a mere 3 months from the series' air date. Not unlike the rest of the company's history, this coupled with Anno's seeming paralysis to make decisions until the last second, set the series on a pace that left it dangerously close to collapse until its completion, often changing entire episodes after their preview had already aired. A common otaku pop trivia conjecture as to why its final 2 episodes play out the way they do, an abstruse psychoanalysis of its characters with little in the way of action or set pieces, is because Anno had simply depleted what remained of his time and money. But Toshio Okada has since clarified that it was largely just because Anno couldn't decide the ending until the time came. That's his style. Even with its breakneck changes in direction, though, the ethos of Evangelion ultimately remained the same from its inception. Hopelessness is inevitable, but to give in to hopelessness is a betrayal. This is all important to mention because the connection between Neon Genesis Evangelion and Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann as not simply achievements from the same studio but complementary works, sister series, is imperative to appreciating how hard Gurren Lagann slaps. And if you don't think they're sister series, I'm going to rob you with a real gun. A timid
Wait,
young
what?
boy still failing to cope with the loss of one or both of his parents lives in a suffocating environment which he is pulled/pushed out of by his parental surrogate and epitomization
Yeah, but he
of
grows
courage,
out of it.
which he more or less deifies through the end of the series. The inherited burden of humanity's collective hope falls to his shoulders as he battles giant machines from above sent to eradicate humanity from the surface by an unseen force, using what are fundamentally the same machines built with technology stolen from their enemy and controlled by their pilot's spirit, with a noticeable shift in tone and form around its 17th episode, culminating in a bro just be yourself pep talk finale to cheerlead its otaku progeny into not feeling so sad. The key to their difference is in the angle. NGE obsesses itself with keeping it real, as much as it can anyways in a show about giant robots. Pen Hive Stand Up. It deals heavily in the psychological impacts of grief, trauma, guilt, and loss of faith, but from the perspective of its entire cast being incapable of successfully combating these until the series' final moments. A faint retreat for hopelessness, so to speak. Conversely, TTGL optimistically smashes through the pain with its hard head and presents
Still
us with
haven't
its
watched
many
Evangelion.
incarnations of despair solely to
You
go
still haven't
through them
watched
in the
either? You
biggest,
haven't watched
brightest,
Gurren
and loudest
Lagann
way
or
possible.
Evangelion?
Its message is not simply that you can fight back against misery, but that you have an obligation to bring the fight to it. Point blank. Both are incredible works that deserve the reverence they're given, though only one seeds a whole shitload of ground to a doomsday cult. But what I'm getting at here is the same
That's Evangelion.
juxtaposition that can be drawn between Satoshi Kon's Perfect Blue and Millennium Actress can be drawn between these big Robs dealing with big probs, and only the latter succeeds
I
in
have
making me
watched
feel
Gurren
warm and fuzzy.
Lagann, but not
So
Evangelion.
let's talk about it. Gurren Lagann erupted
I've
onto the
watched
scene
Gurren
on
Lagann,
April
but not
1st,
Eva. I
2007,
was
12
told
years
to
after the
avoid it.
premiere of its gloomy Big Sis.
It's
Penned by
really
veteran
depressed.
playwright / Getter Robo superfan Kazuki Nakashima and the series directorial
I
debut
do like one of their
Hiroyuki
songs, though.
Ameishi, another mecha
But it's
obsessive
really
who got his
depressing.
start as a key animator on, you guessed it, Neon Genesis Evangelion. Cue opening.
Tyler. I didn't know that was the theme song, though. I don't remember.
God, it's been like 7 years since I first watched it, and the OP is
I feel like
still
I've
an
heard that
instant
opening from
shot of
somewhere else,
dopamine
though.
to my brain. It's just, its energy is contagious.
Isn't that, like, also
In
from
fact, the
Naruto?
actual construction of its opening is a good place to start, as
No.
it immediately sets it apart and, in my opinion, above much of its lineage, both in
That's crazy. I
genre
thought it was
and
Boom Boom
studio.
Fight the Power.
One of the
something
great
like that.
unspoken laws of mecha, observation, not a law, we've been over this, in particular mecha as it was in the 80s through the 2000s, is the first shot of an actual human in your OP needs to be
Naruto?
the protagonist and they
KK,
need to be alone when it cuts to them.
I
That's
swear
why
it
Shinji
was.
coming in over that Cruel Angel's thesis looking like the cover of Nothing Was the Same. I mean, Mobile Suit Gundam, Code Geass, Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ, Eureka 7, Mobile Suit
I loved
Victory
Eureka
Gundam,
7.
Macross 7, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, Full Metal Panic, Turn A Gundam, UFO Robot Grindizer, Armored
on.
Trooper Votoms, Space Runaway Idion, Metal Armor Dragonair, Super Dimension Cavalry Southern Cross, Blue Comet SPT Lasner. Trust me on this one. It's, I don't know why.
Honestly,
they just do.
I hate
If I had to
mecha.
wager a guess, though, at least in the case of our dear old Alcyon,
I
it's
avoided
because
it like
establishes
crazy.
That GD
I've only
main
watched-
character from the jump to be alone.
What do I watch? Gurren Lagann.
Physically, spiritually,
And,
emotionally, they
Knights
are
and
an
Magic.
island which does big combat. So it's sick as hell that Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann opens on the in-universe symbol of the protagonist's soul rather than pillow shots, then 2 quick shots of Gurren Lagann itself, and straight to Shimon in the company of his 2 best friends. Our hero does not begin in isolation. This is a subtle but incredibly
technically
effective
he
deviation
does.
from
Wasn't he,
genre
like, in
norms.
jail
It works
at the very
particularly
beginning?
well in service of what I like to call Shimon's Massive L mini-arc, because by the time his first
name is
on-screen
Simon?
trauma
I thought it was
occurs,
Simon.
and boy does it occur, the opening has already baked into us
forgot.
the expectation that he will be flanked by his companions and he will be happy. He might be a bit shaky behind the controls for the first few EPs a la Shinji, but friendship and happiness are inexorable elements of his existence once he reaches the surface. And up until the rug is pulled out from under him in episode 8, our confidence in this is only bolstered by the series as more members join Team Daiguren. The same is true in
True.
the second OP, which accompanies the show's post-time skip arc. The first shot of a character that isn't a flashback is Shimon, Sapaside Nia, and Lagann. But what
Oh, yeah.
happens
So
the literal first episode we get to see it? Through the show's openings alone, we can discern much of its thematic heart, because they don't change to reflect these losses in a negative way. Shimon loses his big brother role model father figure tragically, but the change made to the opening post-Kamina death is a shot of way more people beside and behind him. Just because you feel
true.
alone doesn't mean that you are.
Doesn't
In
Yuko
fact,
become
you know
a
how
teacher or
Nakashima's
something
favorite
like
mecha
that?
starts? With the boys. And continuing with the Gainax institution of wearing their influences on their sleeves, Nakashima's love of 70s mecha and Imaishi's of the 80s come together to create a simultaneously brilliantly refreshing and warmly nostalgic take on the genre by blending the brotherhood and combination from Getter Robo, much of the first arc's setting as well as the massive team dynamic and theft from combat mecha Jabungle, and its blistering, over-the-top, multi-axis combat from Daddy himself.
When did you watch
Adding to its
Gurren
already
Lagann
infectious charm,
BTW?
it is also bursting at the
Uh,
seams with what
last
is
time I watched
arguably
Gurren
the most
Lagann was when I
endearing anime
was
trope of all time. The call to attack.
14 maybe? Or 15?
The man's wrath slash. The take your hands off my dear little brother kick. The Zengon over max. The space time shattering burst of man on fire blazing the hell's head carousel of
I
death.
think it was like 2009. Let me see. Gurren Lagann release date. I think I remember what I watched it with. Yeah, 2007. Familiar of Zero release date. Yeah, I'd say around 2007 because I watched it with it. Alright, let's continue.
Kinky double sundries. And last but not least, the Logon Impact. And the execution of these is made to feel nothing
Planned
short
released
of
on April
euphoric
Fool's Day.
every single time.
April Fool's.
Shimon's "I'm not my big
Right.
bro" speech when he snaps out of his grief and performs his first Giga Drill break without Kamina is one of my favorite moments in anything. The reaction shots of Team Daiguren and Guam the Immovable as he belts out the phrase "finishing move" over Shoko Nakagawa's Happily Ever After, and everyone, including you, knowing what's about to happen by 1,000. It is so
It was so
fucking sick.
hyping. Yeah, I
The
agree.
series' final battle is the most intoxicating adrenaline high
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever seen, and I revisit
I
it
couldn't agree
whenever I
more.
need motivation, which is admittedly really often. It's
Maybe I might
so
watch
good
that again.
My first time finishing the series, I restarted the last episode and watched it again the second the credits began to roll, and I continued to do that every time until last month. So I didn't learn Gurren Lagann had an epilogue for 7 years. I'm not joking. Speaking
Is
of
it
its
epilogue?
music, Tako Iwasaki's breadth of genre and his compositions is a revelation and perfectly reflects
think
the
I remember
eclectic
that
variance
epilogue.
and influence that Gurren Lagann so proudly wears. From the defiant rap as a man's soul to the triumphant pierce the heavens with
I
your
just remember the
triple X,
first and
the
second
dismal
season,
poison
but
prison
the
to
epilogue I don't
melancholic
remember.
and elegy for Kamina's old man who turned into a skeleton, I struggle to name a more diverse and well-balanced collection of music to accompany what is already an exquisitely well-formed body of work. The use of the frantic, almost desperate-sounding Blue Monday electrical parade
There was
anxiously
one cat.
clawing at our ears when the anti-spirals first attack, and during every subsequent battle with
I'm
them
gonna have to
until our
rewatch it.
characters gain the upper hand, expertly accentuates the disorientation and panic instilled by them and what they symbolize. And its recession, for instance in episode 22, just before the Arc Gurren Lagann combination, when no way, only 1 minute and 20 seconds to suck it up surges into its place, does much of the heavy lifting in illustrating the odds being tipped back into our protagonist's favor. The most potent aspect of its soundtrack, though, has got to be how sparingly Imaishi actually employs it. A perfect example being when Kamina's death is realized by Shimon and the others at the end of episode 8. All sound is swept away in an instant, and all we're left with is the rain, sharp and unrelenting, scoring the static reactions of our just heartbroken team. Imaishi understands that when a loss that deep is experienced, the ensuing stillness feels impenetrable.
Yeah,
No
it's true.
music in the world is loud enough to hear over the rain. It's also gotta be a shoo-in for top 5 OPs of all time. I've spent more time listening to Sarairo Days than I have listening to every audiobook I've ever bought. A well-realized soundtrack is only deserving of a well-realized world, and Gurren Lagann's is nothing if not that. Between flying fish vaulting over the water with sticks and rearward mountain dogs rushing down dunes, the variety of wildlife developed for each environment encountered feel as fresh as they do charming. The
I don't
various
remember
gunmen
that.
adorned
Wait, what?
skyscrapers in Kamina City, each with their own conflicting design language, the melange of different vehicles and how they traverse their environments, the diversity in appearance and demeanor.
Man, I'm about
between
to have to
these
rewatch
characters,
this.
and the
Damn it,
distinction
Will.
between village cultures, from how they accessorize down to their naming conventions,
that.
lend themselves so wonderfully to creating a truly dynamic,
I remember this.
livable
This was
Earth.
like-
And this gives the
I
show's
remember that.
ever-increasing stakes all the more height.
I don't remember this. What
especially
the
when
fuck?
that Earth hangs in the balance. I think what's most precious about Gurren Lagann to me, though, is how consistently it denies
Gotta
its
rewatch
viewers
Peaky's Clap.
vindication and whatever
What have you
pessimism
done?
they had brought to it. It's like cum denial, but for negativity. Its determination to convince you its many villains and anti-heroes are just that, villains, only to then force Team Daiguren and its audience to learn how they arrived there, and why it was the inherent altruism within us, merely contorted by the worst of our condition, depression, fear, and hate, is staggeringly mature for a show that dedicates an entire episode to how desperate Kamina is to see the girls of Team Daiguren taking a bath, or
I remember
required
that.
multiple episode shot lists to be cut down to keep every time Buta jumps into Yoko's cleavage, or the men of the team spurt blood from their nose like they were just hit with wolf fang fists. Certainly, the devil has enough advocates, and the characters are still given their penance if it is deserved, but the ambiguity within that, the care taken to remind us that humanity's factory setting is, yes, to be stupid and headstrong and impulsive, but sappy and benevolent and nurturing in equal measure amidst an otherwise abnormally straightforward world of ultraviolence that we are moving across and upwards from at an exponentially accelerating pace is, I don't know, it's just sweet. Rashio's arc in particular is critical to this argument the series makes. His upbringing in Adai Village, an environment endlessly more proficient at suffocating the embers of hope than either Littner or Jiha, weighs heavily on his every thought and
Yeah, I
action,
really gotta remember
becoming
watch
more and more
rewatch
evident
this.
as the series progresses. In his first full episode spent with the team, he immediately dons the mantle of the voice of reason, contrasting the levity and enthusiasm of the rest in the bathhouse, and though repeatedly proven wrong, surmises life can only be this straightforward for someone like Kamina, or Shimon, or Yoko, or Kitan, or the others. His fixation on preserving life, protecting others no matter the cost, doubles back on itself as he recreates the mechanisms that left him with this pain in the first place, themselves wrought by a desperate man trying to keep as many people alive as he could without ever considering to challenge the conditions that led him to it. Kamina's anger towards Father Magen and the team's towards Rashio in the second arc is the show's anger towards resignation to circumstance and the rationalization of it. And Gurren Lagann's answer to it isn't, your soul has been rendered null, you were cast into the void. No, you just need to be punched in the face. You need to get mad. The question Rashio
That's
poses
true.
to himself, was it wrong for humanity to dream of living on the surface, encapsulates every character placed in the position of the power in the series. Chief Shack, Father Magen, Viral, Lord Genome, the Anti-Spirals, they all exist as the Apollo to Team Daiguren's Dionysus. And this power could be an analog for anything that resonates. Fascism, abuse, zealotry, depression, the cold and the rational are the parable of the stray sheep, with the hot-headed idealists playing the role of the shepherds. When I was younger, I don't get Evangelion. What I mean is, 19 to 20 was a really weird part of my life. I
Okay.
was super lonely, super broke, and working in this call center that I only showed up to enough to afford food and internet for the month. I was down bad, so
Same
naturally
here.
I did what any depressed new adult would do, and I marathoned Neon Genesis Evangelion in a day by myself in a pitch black room. And it was beautiful. I love Eva. I think it's brilliant, and I'm deeply appreciative of what Anno managed to channel his pain into. A funny thing about that is that my friends for years by that point had been jokingly calling me Shinji, because even prior to that arc of my life, so to speak, I just always had this defeatist sort of self-loathing streak in me. But aside from what I had absorbed through cultural osmosis, I didn't know exactly why they made the comparison. So the final 2 episodes, seeing his many defense mechanisms and complexes just be torn apart by everyone he admires, hit super different. But we were all young, and I deserved it, I was really annoying because I didn't like being me. I didn't want to be, which was of course maddening to the people who did like me. So one night
True.
that summer, during this Age of Empires 2 kick we were on for a week, it's 2 a.m. I'm in bed just kind of listening to the group call, and my friend Drew, out of nowhere, is like, "Hey, didn't you watch Evangelion?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro, it's sick." And without skipping a
Next
beat, he
killing me.
goes, "Well, you clearly didn't get it because you're still depressed." And we got into this cartoonishly stupid fight about it. But the reason it irked me wasn't because it was
I'm back.
mean or something. I mean, at the time I said that's why, because it was such an out-of-pocket thing to say that was low-key, really funny. But that's not why it bothered me. It bothered me because I knew he was right, just for a reason I didn't understand. It was like Ratchet and Clank. I saw the entrance to the point, but I needed to unlock gravity boots before I could grasp it. Evangelion didn't make me mad, and it should have. I remember everybody hated to see me like that. You
I
know,
can't relate
just
because I
coming
don't
home from work
know.
looking kind
I
of
haven't
dead,
watched Evangelion. I know it's
subsisting
super
off of
sad,
frozen
but
burritos. And
I don't
one
know
day I got in
why.
this argument with my dad. I think about like dishes or something small. And at one point I said, you know, pointing out that I'm letting myself suck right now doesn't make me feel better. And he was like, yeah, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to make you mad. And then he gave me a hug and he told me he loved me. And I thought of that argument with Drew, and then I thought of Gurren Lagann. Okay, yeah, I know the ending of Evangelion is supposed to be like, no, you have to like work on yourself, and then you're like, you know, pain is just what be happening, so cope. You know, it's Gurren Lagann is imperfect and maybe even haphazard, as are its characters, but there's a harmony it achieves in the center of that anarchy that allows it to feel a lot more personal, a lot more human to me than Evangelion ever did, and I think that's worth a lot more than maybe it's given credit for. Drew's the reason I have this channel. Actually, that whole group of friends is. That's what Nightly is. I made Breadsword in 2012. I remember in December of 2011, I was rewatching Jesse Cox, at the time OMFG Kata's The Day Deathwing Came video, because like my laptop would overheat if I played World of Warcraft for more than a half hour and forget about walking through a major city, and I was like, wow, I want to do this, or something at least adjacent to it. I landed on the name Broadsword a couple of months after moving to California.
Shouts out to my nigga Broadsword.
It's like a bit I took from a Bo Burnham special and rephrased. The one about how the name Jesus of Nazareth sounds like something from Lord of the Rings, because my neighbor couldn't remember my actual name, but then I realized that broadsword is a straight up noun, so I changed a letter, and 16-year-old me made Breadsword almost a year later to the elation of my boys. And then it gathered dust for 4 years. I
His name is
built a
Breadsword?
PC, I had a mic, but I had already sunk too deep into my own head. I was so scared of what people would think of me. I didn't know what I wanted to make anymore, and I just felt really stupid and embarrassed of myself. I didn't even know why. So I resolved to do nothing. I learned how to edit by making weird shitposts and cutting together videos for my friends of us gaming and stuff.
Early YouTube vid Black Cat.
For real. Oh, what the fuck was that?
And that was it. I was just gonna, you know,
hold
not
up.
do what I wanted to because I had rationalized myself out of trying.
What the fuck was that?
Everyone was mad about that, except me. I couldn't get
I don't know
mad.
what I just saw, but it was huge. Oh, fuck me. Hold up 1 second.
Then Drew, one night, he was like the designated film boy of Nightly. In fact, in that argument about Evangelion and
I don't even know where I saw it.
why I thought
Fuck.
Clone Wars is actually a good movie,
It's okay,
I
it's okay.
specifically came at him about how he only likes really pretentious black and white films, but now they're like my favorite because of him. So Drew invited me and some other friends to watch a movie, Ingmar Bergman's The Seventh Seal. And it was like seeing the other side of the moon or something. It just clicked instantly.
I don't know what it was. It wasn't a rat.
Kurosawa's Seven Samurai for the first time, and
It wasn't anything. It was just something moving down there.
my first video. It was this short review of Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut, opening with how the use of Dmitri Shostakovich's Suite for Jazz Orchestra No. 2 accentuated the explicit disdain for power structures underpinning the film because of Dmitri's rebellion against the Soviet Union hidden in his compositions and letters, which of course Kay Breezy would have known. It had a Cameron joke, and I keyframed a PS4 into Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman's daughter's hands. I wish I could show you, but I lost it. The title card's font was Bernadette. I don't remember what size. It got like a few hundred views, and I was through the roof. I was still grappling with depression and a lot of anxiety. But I felt like I was starting to get back up. Fast forward a year to 2017, I made a video about Treasure Planet. It was like the least popular Disney movie I could think of that I loved, and someone had already made one about Don Bluth's Anastasia from the 90s. which was
Holy
supposed to
shit, this
be
video
my
is so
next
long.
project. I
Fuck.
figured it could do maybe 5,000 views, and almost resorted to uploading it to Vimeo instead because I was on my like 9th cut uploaded to YouTube due to copyright, and I really wanted my friends to see it, but I had a gut feeling that I should maybe just keep trying to get it passed.
It's
And it
our
paid
cat.
off. I had,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
know.
I had like a lot of people watching something I
Hey,
made
sure.
myself that wasn't a joke. I remember I ran onto the living room and showed my dad the view count when it hit 50,000, and I told him the next video I drop will be good enough to make him watch it. I wasn't at the call center anymore. Thank God. I was working at this place that he helped me get a job at. That sucked less. And I was really kind of getting it together. You know? There's a great deal of honor paid to the decision to be stupid in Gurren Lagann that I fear gives the impression of a lack of intelligence or substance when compared to the mecha that preceded it, especially its sister series. And I think that that's selling it catastrophically short. Gurren Lagann is an exploration of Arthur Schopenhauer's The World as Will and Representation, just through the lens of someone who thinks Schopenhauer was a dickhead who had it all backwards, because he was and he did. Delivered as the Epic of Gilgamesh meets Camelot, but somehow even hornier? And there's a robot that's canonically 10 million light years in height whose name is the show's name. Schopenhauer felt that at the heart of life, there is a blind, irrational force called will, striving ad infinitum, that it is the dynamic, foundational essence of this universe, expressed through humanity as sexual drive and the will to live. And because these things could be the source of great misery, he argued that humanity must do what we can to suppress ourselves. Thus the drill as Shimon's weapon of choice, and the spiral as the symbol of humanity's aggressive ambitions. Friedrich Nietzsche, well-known Schopenhauer, would later recapture this as the Dionysian impulse in his book The Birth of Tragedy, which I cribbed from earlier. Gurren Lagann is so adept in cloaking its sophistication because it actively resents the concept of being analyzed by its viewer, or its characters analyzing its world. Much of the second arc especially relies on the many instances of Liron, Lord Genome, and Leite's scientific explanations falling on deaf ears, only for the team to cheer when they reduce it to fighting spirit or love changing the universe as its main source of humor. But it then doubles back and immediately validates this 4D chess approach as to maintain its zeal towards the from-the-hip intuition and impulse Team Daiguren acts on as opposed to reason. In his video, My Transformers Midlife Crisis, better YouTuber in person, H-Bomber Guy, points out that in Transformers the movie, the Autobots' decision to retry the universal greeting after it had just failed, in addition to its use of music interwoven with the concept of daring, namely Stan Bush's Dare and Weird Al Yankovic's Dare to be Stupid, is the essential moral crux of the film. The naive and childlike decision to try to be positive in the face of what we can only rationalize as certain death, certain failure, is positioned as the radical and only choice to save the universe. The assertion that things can be made better allows the impossible to happen, and Gurren Lagann captures and elevates this perfectly. I mean, it's literally Team Daiguren's catchphrase. More crucial than their brazen stupidity, though, is how clear Imaishi and Nakashima are in how you must arrive at it. Stupidity may be the vessel with which we pierce through the ceilings of despair and fear, but getting mad, our will to live made manifest as a rush of tenacity to make better our material and emotional condition, is its main source of energy. And they succeed in not allowing this righteous, well-meaning infuriation of the spiral, our hereditary determination to not settle for what we've been left to be confused with malevolence or castigation, either of oneself or of others. Anyone can reach the surface, but first, you have to get mad. That December, on a Wednesday, I spent my bus ride to work digging for music and proofreading my next video's script. Even though I had already recorded it twice, I was confident that I had found my vocation. It's about Dr. Strangelove, another Kubrick. Something I thought would be more, like, deep to flex on my dad with and prevent myself from being pigeonholed as a Disney/Disney adjacent sort of channel. I got off the bus and skated to a corner store to buy one of these Starbucks double shot energy drinks I was kind of hooked on at the time. On my way, I took a break to listen to Soraro Days and imagine I was the one playing guitar. When I get home tonight, I thought, I'll finish cutting the audio and maybe if I'm lucky, even get to start on the edit. I could hardly wait. A while into my shift, I looked down at my phone. My sister was calling me, but I figured it probably wasn't important, so I decided to call her back on my break. I put my phone back in my pocket, and I felt it start to ring again. Weird.
これは運命に裏切られながらも自分の道を探し続ける男の物語。
The thing is, I tried really hard to figure out Evangelion when I watched it, you know? Because I wanted it to be some transformative experience for me. I
This
wanted to
isn't hitting
get
me as
it.
I
I
thought it
wasn't,
was gonna
nothing
hit me,
about it
man.
left me
I'm not
confused. It
gonna
wasn't
lie.
challenging to follow. I was just so focused on
I think it's
ascertaining
because
its
I'm not
point,
into the
on knowing
mecha. It
it, so I
doesn't
could
interest me
feel,
as much.
I don't know, better? One of my favorite moments in Gurren Lagann is this exchange between the anti-spirals and Nia. The anti-spirals, while explaining her insignificance to her, say, "We have no need to understand. We only need to know." And she replies,
Emoji.
"Then you will never be able to defeat them." It feels so definitive. Like I said before, the power as it exists as opposition to the will and as it changes hands throughout the show can be analogous to virtually any
Yeah, it doesn't
oppressive
hit
force in this
as it
world.
does
I think
before.
that's what makes it such an easy to appreciate show, besides its ridiculously hot cast, awe-inspiring animation and fresh as fuck giant robots.
Sure.
Fly, you shit me? If you shit me, I said that the Denver Nugget jeans. If you fucking shit me?
Its accessibility for projection. The anti-spirals in particular are maybe the best metaphor I've ever seen put to a cell for depression. Nothing about them makes visual sense for the universe they're in, and this immediately abstracts them from the spiral and from the physical. Each component of their fleet seems more hopeless to fight back against and more grotesque in its form than the last, and their appearance commands the same emotional whiplash as climbing
It's
out of a hole
CGI.
you just spent years of your life in, only to be spiked straight back into it by the universe. In fact, that is literally what their appearance is. I love how it processes death. For such an uplifting show, Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is inundated with pain and grief. Its valleys made to feel like yawning chasms to contest its celestial peaks. Kamina's agony upon realizing he'd reached the surface, only for his father to never see him stood atop it, is palpable. To carry such a weight is a Herculean task, and this enthralls us further in the hero's journey. And when Shimon in turn loses Kamina, it feels, I don't know, validating when he lashes out at nothing, at whatever speculative god there is to feel hate towards, at his friends trying to comfort him, at himself, until the loathing
I've
feeds
been
back
that way.
and leaves him
I've
still
felt
in
Simon's
his
pain
misery
before.
as he watches the rest of the world continue to move forward around
Well,
him.
he isn't.
It feels unmistakably hominin. The last thing my dad ever said to me was that morning, as I walked out the front door and looked back at him, smoking on the porch and calmly watching the sunrise over the valley he lived in for most of his life. He said, "Later, buddy," then just before the door closed, shouted after me, "And remember the duck." The night before, we were talking about what annoyed us about work, and after noticing that I was in a more sullen mood than usual, he reminded me about why ducks are waterproof. It's an oil from their uripedial gland, I think it's called, that makes the water roll right off of them, hence the idiom. So when things get to feeling like it's too much, I just need to let it all roll off my back. Okay. Stupid fucking cigarettes. He used to joke with people when they told him they were bad for him. He'd pat his shirt pocket and go, "No, these are my friends." He always wanted to make people laugh, to encourage them. He had a joke for everything, and every
cringe.
single ambition or project or phase my sister and I could come up with, he would cheer on without a second thought. He knew he was going to die soon. He was such a great big man, you know? He had these like Popeye arms and these giant hands and this booming voice and this enormous heart. We found a pamphlet in his desk at his shop about heart stuff and, you know, like stuff from a clinic, a doctor that wanted him to call back.
My dad had a stroke and he's a smoker.
Invincible to us.
We tried to stop him
he never
from
got
smoking
sick.
since
At most, he'd get a mild cold once every
the beginning
year.
of life.
The only medication
of
he
my
was
life to be
aspirin that
exact.
expired before the PS2 came out, and he could
And
count
then eventually
on one
I got
hand how many times
asthma.
in his life he'd been to a doctor. Though the truth of it is,
Kicksage.
none of us could afford it if he wanted to. A doctor told us they were initially afraid that a head injury he sustained when he fell during his heart attack could have damaged something because of the height, you know, that it itself could kill a person. But all it left on him was a cut. We joked that it was because he was too hard-headed. We said goodbye on Christmas Eve.
Oh, sad. Oh, I can't.
Man, that sucked.
My ADHD is kicking in
For
bad.
weeks afterwards, I had sores in my mouth from where I bit down.
Here, I'm gonna pause it for a little bit. I'm gonna walk for a little bit. My ADHD is kicking in really bad. Give me 1 second.
No streamer try cool.
Alright. Alright. We're gonna try and finish this.
Keep myself from crying in front of people. I let myself twice, 30 seconds each. I kept
Yeah,
working on a
I've
video,
done that
though
before.
I knew he'd never see it. Besides, I needed the money now. Death is expensive, as it turns out. I never got to show him something I was proud of. Like a real thing I made as me, as a real adult, even if it's as insignificant as a YouTube video where I mispronounce the word nuclear and get flamed for it for the rest of my life. I never got to show him my silver play
How do
button
you
for
mispronounce
100,000
nuclear?
subscribers, which a part of me knows is corny, but it's the only award I ever got. He never saw me come into my own, you know? I mean, what the fuck is that?
No.
I had just
Nuclear? I don't
made
know.
it to
It's
the
nuclear.
surface.
これは戦闘因果に支配された宇宙の運命に風穴を開ける男の物語。
True.
Gurren Lagann is also full of mistakes in a way that I can't help but love. Nobuyoshi Habara's work, on this shot just after Shimon and Kamina combine for the first time in episode 3, gives Gurren Lagann this neck that is just completely different from the rest of the series, but the team thought it was so cool to have Habara of all people freestyle them a neck that they didn't change it. The same goes for Yoko, being ever slightly taller in episode 1. Atsushi Nishigori was going off of his personal designs instead of the ones the team had agreed on. And, you know, they might have kept her that tall following that, but according to Imaishi, Shoji Saiki drew her extra hot in the second episode, so they just stuck to his shorter Yoko. It's like the anime version
too, bro.
of bigger Luke. In fact, the prologue to the show,
Me
in
too.
keeping with Gainax, in particular Neon Genesis Evangelion's tradition, was Imaishi calling their ending like way too confidently and not realizing they had completely outpaced it until well after it already aired. And I think, actually, this sort of discord and casualness is one of the show's greatest assets. The reason Gurren Lagann is so successful at building such a naturally warm and familiar feeling team, aside from beginning with foundational one-shots for his first 3 episodes to highlight Shimon, Kamina, and Yoko separately, thus alleviating much of the future groundwork necessary to introduce characters who occupy a similar space or are otherwise initially tethered to one of them, is because the team working on them were just as youthful and lax and complementary and intuitive. Most of Gurren Lagann's core team worked together practically since the onset of their careers. Imaishi has said
I'ma
he would
rewatch this show
storyboard
later,
already
feels good,
imagining
man.
what Saiki's
I am too,
illustrations
don't worry.
would look like, so he barely ever needed to consult with him. In fact, after the first episode, there were hardly any shot checks between Imaishi and the team at all, often not exceeding 10 for a whole episode. Everyone knew the heart of what everyone else wanted to do, and if the approach didn't line up, that's okay. That's balance. That's honest. Imaishi's own plot for Rashio, Gimme, and Dari's introductory episode, scripted by Hiroshi Yamaguchi, was almost completely transformed in a rewrite by Osamu Kobayashi before they even got to storyboarding. And episode 5 is one of the most dexterous balancing acts between extreme despair and ludicrous comedy in the entire series because of that. One of the production team's paramount ambitions with Gurren Lagann was to raise young talent, the way way many of them were raised on Evangelion and his and her circumstances. So many of the visible disconnects between fundamentally identical things throughout an episode, for instance the style in which extreme close-ups are drawn, or the way characters run, is because most episodes saw a veteran animation director handling part B, while the new blood handled part A. They frequently handed animators whose specialization were mecha segments spent entirely outside of gunmen, and vice versa. Imaishi's reasoning being that things come out stronger if you don't let yourself think too hard about them, or literally have less of a capacity to. The only possible outcome is what your gut is telling you. Gurren Lagann is a work created by the same philosophy it professes. After everything happened, time felt like it stopped working the way it normally does. I used to be really patient, and I turned into this obsessive maximizer of time. And I wasn't even good at using my time efficiently. I was actually afraid of time. Eventually I had to hide the clock on my Windows taskbar so I couldn't see it while I worked on videos, or I'd have a diet panic attack because it was moving too fast. I started to get into arguments at my job because I needed to have my phone on me, no matter what. I started grinding my teeth in my sleep and having nightmares. I got bitter. All the energy I had just found started feeding back. Excitement for what I could make next quickly turned to resentment towards the reasons I couldn't, and sometimes even my peers who could. People I really like, I just hate that they got to have a regular shot at it. I'd feel panicked and stressed if I took time off to spend with the people in my life, and I'd feel full of dread and guilt afterwards because I could have, made more progress in the game we were playing, or I could have been more relaxed on a date. Most days, though, I'd go to sleep thinking I shouldn't have taken time off to begin with. It feels
That's how I
really
feel
stupid
streaming and
when
sleeping.
you realize you aren't having fun anymore with the only thing you were ever sure you wanted to do. As time went on, scripts took longer and longer to write because I felt like I had
I enjoy
exhausted
streaming,
whatever was
but
left
it
of
takes
the will
all
I
my
had.
time to sleep.
All the video ideas I could come up with
The time I could hang out
were
with
about
friends,
him.
the time I could, try to
Capitalizing
learn how to
on
edit,
ever
the time I
smaller
could learn how
windows
to
to
do
produce
this,
something
that.
worth sharing, ever still in my despondency, ever incapable
I just feel like there's
of
never
truly
enough
getting
time,
mad about it.
and even then I get upset because
Aware.
I shouldn't, but it's just hard to function without having a reason
One
to.
of the first lines in Gurren Lagann is, "So, all the lights in the heavens are our enemy." And it reminds me of this quote from Joseph Kinninger. He's this officer in the US Air Force who participated in Project Excelsior, a series of jumps from weather balloons in our Earth's stratosphere from 1959 to 1960. On his final and highest jump, Excelsior 3, he realized the pressure seal on his right glove had failed early on in his ascent, but knowing if he said anything that ground control wouldn't let him go through with it, he stayed silent, while his hand overwhelmed him with pain, quickly expanding to nearly thrice its size and becoming wholly unusable, which it turns out is a problem when you need to open a parachute. At 102,800 feet above our little blue dots, he swayed for 12 minutes before plummeting from the highest step humanity had ever built. While he waited for what surely felt like an eternity to drift over his designated landing area, sweating from the blistering solar radiation on the left side of his face and watching it escape as vapor from the right, processing in real time that our understanding of temperature breaks down away from home, he mused to the rest of our species so far below, "There is a hostile sky above me. Man will never conquer space. He may live in it, but he will never conquer it. The sky above is void, and very black, and very hostile." I'm not sure if he meant it as a challenge, but that's how humanity took it. Just as Evangelion and Gurren Lagann pirouette around one another
What's
as
up,
a
T-Bomb?
symbiotic call and response, so too are some of Shimon's last lines of Gurren Lagann a response to some of his first. Episode 27. All the lights in the sky are
Me too.
stars. Every episode's title is a quote
Just
from one
woke
of its
up.
characters, whichever the
Hey,
prevailing Team Dai-Gurren
good
member
morning
is
to
at
you.
that time, separated into
I'm
4
just
arcs
watching
of
a
influence, with 1 through 8
video
being
that
Kamina's,
Will
9 through
recommended.
15 being Mia's, 17 through 22
Hello,
being
easy clap.
Rashio's, and 23 through
I'd pop
27
K-nap.
being Shimon's. In
I
the
took a
epilogue
nap.
of the
Okay.
series, gazing at the same sky he
That's
did
good you
in
took
its
a nap.
prologue,
I
our
wish I could take
protagonist
naps, but I
offers an
can't.
amendment. To himself,
It's
to the anti-spiral,
1:55
to
p.m.
Schopenhauer, to Nietzsche, to Anno, to Kittinger, to us.
It's
The
8:56
lights in the
a.m.
sky are not our enemy. They're just stars, waiting for us to reach them. I think Gurren Lagann shines the most in its capacity for love for us.
Yeah.
how unabashedly it cheers for humanity's continued evolution, ever more rapid
Oh
in
man,
our
the
ascent.
graphics of that fight was
Maybe that's why
so
its
good.
pacing so remarkably mirrors it. Every episode feeling like it's falling over faster than the last, but never losing its composure. It takes every opportunity possible to remind us of the heights we're capable of soaring to, and to punch us in the face for doubting that we can. Of the kindness and the gentleness and the bravery and the beauty and the hilarity and the ingenuity and the brilliance and the love and the naivety that our
Life is
will
all
is
about a whole
imbued
bunch
with.
of emotions,
Stupidity
man.
is baked into our DNA, and it's
Yep.
our best quality. And I think no other studio is quite as capable of evoking this depth
couldn't
of
agree more
love
with that.
than the boys over at Big Robot, the biggest otakus in Osaka. 9 years after Kittinger's humbled reflection from the edge of our worlds, we walked on the moon. In the following 51, 239 people from 19 countries have
Let me see if
flown
I
to
can
the
crack my neck.
International Space Station as it hurtles around our home at 17,150 miles per hour, 1,200,000 some odd feet higher than Kittinger ever got. Humanity is capable of unequaled care for other
We got
lives
this,
and
just a
things,
couple more
but for
minutes.
ceilings, we care very little, whether imposed through prudence or malice or ignorance or anxiety or depression or grief. Their shattering will always be an inevitability. We evolve
Sadly.
from the person we were a minute before. We'll keep growing and we'll keep climbing faster and faster. And when one of us stops, the next generation will be there to take our place and go even further because we can't help it, because it's in our nature.
It is in our nature to keep advancing.
That's how a drill works.
Oh, okay,
When
you
I
know
was
what? That was a
21,
good one.
I saw a rocket. What I know is that it was the 22nd of December, a Friday, just as the sun began to set over the San Fernando Valley, my home. There was no wind, and there were no clouds. It was a SpaceX Falcon 9, launched 150 miles north of Los Angeles, just outside of a small town called Lompoc, carrying 10 satellites bound for low Earth orbit. What I understand is that it was him, in some sort of nebulous way. I still wonder what
That's
the
cool.
view is like. It's been just over 2 years since I lost my dad, and since I resolved that my world had ended. I'm reporting back to you here, now, on the horizon of my tomorrow, to tell you that I was wrong. It's funny, I was watching Gurren Lagann, and I finally got mad. This isn't one of those videos where, like, you know, I'm like burnt out and I'm quitting. I already was, for way too long. This is more like Murtaugh in Lethal Weapon 3. I'm not turning in my badge and gun. This is my readmittance to the task force of enjoying doing this. I know how easy it is to stay in despair.
Actually, like that
The
anime.
world can be a really dark place, especially right now.
I forgot what it was.
We don't have
Nietzsche
to talk
something.
about why. Or maybe you're watching this years from now, and some other great calamity in your world or humanity's at large feels like the universe specifically engineered a windmill dunk to ruin your whole life, to make you feel afraid of your own growth or of our growth, to convince you to repress the urge to move forward for fear of what could go wrong or of letting go of what you've already lost, to lie still underneath a ceiling that you or someone else has rationalized for you, but I promise you, we're gonna get back up. It's an obligation. It's part of us. We're too stupid not to. You know, for a long time, I despaired over why those were the last words he said to me, or if he even knew they would be. I thought in some way he must have felt like he had to, you know? Like he was still worried how I'd handle things when he was gone, that I'd be too weak, too hard on myself, and I needed a pass to not carry it. But I get it now. What he really meant was, let me see you grit those teeth.
That was okay. It was. It was okay. I'm gonna give the video maybe a. I'd say I'll give it an even 5.
Finished it easy clap.
Yes. Like I said, the only reason why I'm giving it a 5 out of 10 is my ADHD started acting up, so I couldn't really. I started to lose like attention. But I agree. Life sucks, and you know you can't sit there and wallop. You have to keep pushing. I agree with that, man. Wow. Okay. Yes, we were able to finish it. Hagu. You hit that here. Oops. Uh-oh. It happens, it happens. Alright, ready? Had to fake it because I knew he was there. I gotta let him hit that. Okay. Wow. Nice shot. Great shot. Alright. I guess what that video taught me the most was that I can't stop. Oops. Sorry. Okay. We both made mistakes so far. Damn, got it past me. Okay, that was a terrible stop on my half. Sheesh, that was close. That was fast. Holy cow, he almost hit it in again. Was it for him, I guess? I can't follow that. Oh. Oh!
That vid message of always getting up no matter how bad things gets hit me extra hard feels good, man.
I never really, like, had that. Like I said, I don't know how to really explain that to you. You don't hit those. What the fuck? I mean, that's what happened when I streamed, you know? Bro, what are you doing? my god, I missed. No way. Oh, man. I tried to get it out. Just couldn't.
You treat.
Yeah, no, I treed. Holy cow, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. Damn. That's upsetting. Holy shit. GG's. Yeah, no, I get that. I don't know how to really respond to the video. Like I said, it was a good video, and I love Garen Lagann. It was more just, it didn't repeat that GG. I don't know what that is, but it didn't affect me as much because, like I said before, I just never really understood, I guess, the give up part because my dad always kind of raised me off. If if I fall or if something happens, I had to get back up and try again. That's just how I was raised. Oh fuck. Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I should just demoed him. Bitch, sit down. Be humble. Oh my god. Okay.
Guess it hit me a bit harder since I live in a third world country and I had an extra bad day when I watch it nodders.
Oh. Poor Will. Oh, come on. Third world country. Be
The
like.
vid got me to grit my teeth at least feel sick, man.
It did not for me. I get where you're coming from though. I really do. No fucking way, right? You gotta go, man. You have to go. Go, go, go. I'm back. Ah. Supposed to go where I rotated. Come on, buddy. Maybe I just gone to that phase already. Fake those? Ah! Something bit me again. Oh, my wrist. Yeah.
Ant. Mod shack.
Ant? It's not an ant. I don't know. Something keeps biting me. It's not. There's no way it could be a mosquito. Mosquitoes aren't here right now. There's no way it's a mosquito. There's. Like I said, it just doesn't make sense if there was. Oh, I should have been there. What server am I on? 18. I wasn't even paying attention, to be fair. Oh my god. Oh, don't abandon. We're good. We're good. Bitch, sit down. These guys aren't cut for it. You fucking. What do you do? He's just being goalie. He doesn't. Oh, I hit that backwards. Go! No, 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 no. Don't even message him. Get me out of here, man. It's okay. I think I'm just gonna chill out for now. I'm just gonna drive around, you know.
Weird champ.
Yeah, it really is, man. Like I said, I'm just gonna just chill out, you know. Driving a wall a little bit. No reason to. These guys are gonna be toxic about it, so I'm not even gonna try. Oh, now you go into surrender. Okay, yeah. Like I said, it was just bad timing. The one guy didn't know how to rotate. The other guy didn't know how to rotate either. And they kept bumping me. Oh, we'll see how it goes. It's a 3v3, or 2v2 now, so. We'll see how it goes, man. Excuse me. I just... What the fuck?
Burp Pogu.
Yes, it was a burp. Oh, he faked me. That was a close demo. Okay. Oh, what is going on? Oh no, not good, not good, not good. Wait. Alright, what are your guys' thoughts? For a guy that's never played Rocket League before.
Mike mod check.
Can you guys hear me now? That was weird. What the fuck? Go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it, go for it. Ah, boy. It's my fault mainly. Mission upgrade for boost. Fuck. It's out. Holy cow. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, my bad. I got stuck. What? Not today. Oh no, that's a ban! No, I'm just kidding. I could. I'm curious now. Alright, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see how it works, we'll see how it works. I'm just kind of curious on how fast... Yeah, I did. I just want to see how fast their team reacts to it. Oh, I can't. Wait, what? Yeah, he got over me. I didn't expect that. Alright, we'll see how... What? I mean, I guess. Yes! Yes! Alright. That was a terrible hit. I just want to see how fast their team is going to be like, oh. No way. Because some moderator teams are fast with it. Like, you see Valorant and... Oh wow, that was awkward. Valorant's team is fast when it comes to like cheaters and people that like do like terrible shit. Oh! I wasn't expecting him to be there. Fuck. Holy shit.
Valorant got that Chinese spyware keg.
For real, man. Aw. Nice, okay. Got it over two somehow. He's gonna pass it, I believe. Are you kidding me? I couldn't get it. Wow. Depresso espresso. Well, I did try. Okay, we gotta wait for him. That's scary, we gotta go back. Okay. Yeah, that's a goal for them, honestly. Especially if he catches it, but which he didn't. Take the shot. Let's go. $5 seconds left. It's always that 5 second mark, man. I swear.
Gol Pogu.
Alright. Oh, what the fuck? I'd have boost. Alright, now watch how short-lived it is. This always happens, man. I missed those? Oh. I couldn't. Oh, that was a terrible hit. I'm sorry. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. And he got that? It won't let me leave match faster. Oh wait, I clicked exit out of the game. Oh my god. I didn't mean to go full exit, bro. I didn't mean to go full exit, man. What the fuck? That's funny, bro. Alright, let's try that one more time. There's no way. I put exit to main menu. I didn't put quit. Man, the Rocket League just knows me too well. They're like, oh yeah, I think that's his rage moment. He's about to go rage touch. Oh, thank God it's Tugboat. It's not on my team. It's kind of crazy that I loaded that fast that he was able to get on the enemy team. Peer prints, huh? Oops. Ka-chow. Oh.
I'm a bedge now.
Okay. Have a good night, Will. I will see you most likely tomorrow.
GN.
GN. See you tomorrow, buddy. We gotta be patient. We gotta be patient on this one. It's still his turn. He's gonna cut me. I can't because that's his turn. I can interrupt. Why the fuck are you there? Holy shit. Why are you trying to starve me? You bitch. I can't. That's too bad. That's too scary. He got past me, really? That's crazy. So. Okay. I mean, I was gonna launch it, but. Wow. What a shot. Crazy that didn't count as me trying to shoot, but whatever. We're not counting it, man. Damn. Holy. Wow. Sorry. I don't know why. Okay. Not today, motherfuckers. Alright. Wow, I can't. I swear to, I'll never get good at Rocket League. Change mode, training. I mean, we can't even go into training. Cope. Cope, boys. And all my boost is gone. Sweet. I tried, man. I tried. I tried. Alright, well, that's okay. There's just no way, bro. Maybe it's me that's the problem. Bro! Oh! Life is a highway. Oh, dude, I'm tilting. Holy shit balls. Alright, get me out of here. I don't understand how I didn't hit it, but at the end of the day, you know, it's what it is. I really don't understand how I didn't hit it. Dude, there's just... I don't want to play. I don't. I think it's time for me to get off. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I'm gonna probably get off because I'm honestly not having fun anymore. Life is a highway. Holy shit. See, I'll probably get off after this. Oh my god. Bro, what are you doing going up? What are you doing? Whatever. Oh, fuck me. Take the shot! Thank you. That's just in, isn't it? Good catch on his part. I had to wait, I had to wait, I had to wait. I couldn't get it, I couldn't get it. There's no way. Old videos started reoccurring of Michiro being toxic. Yeah, I'm toxic. Just, I wish I wasn't. was that shot? I can't go for that. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Get me the fuck out of here, game. uh, it's just over. There's no reason. Yeah, I think I'm done streaming for today. Alright. Bye, guys.